Hi everyone, there is an important update for Diablo Immortal launch that if you haven't seen it yet, you should definitely know about. So what turns out that for mobile games, there is a bit of RNG involved of when the game will actually go live for different people. So apparently what happens is that sometime during the 1st of June, the game will propagate through the Android and the iOS stores to more and more users. So it doesn't go live globally the similar way that Blizzard has announced. They wanted to release it on the 2nd of June, and that is still the case for the PC client. But mobile users will be able to step by step unlock it through the store, so to say, so that you can actually log in a bit earlier and maybe up to a day earlier and actually already play the game. It seems like Blizzard has no direct control over this because this is just at the whim of Google and Apple to decide on how it will be unlocked in the store. So just something for you to be aware about, and you have to go check. On the 1st of June already, a day prior to the announced global release time, it might become available to you already. So on the one hand, yeah, some people will be able to play a little bit earlier already. They will be able to go through the campaign and grind up the first few things. But in a grand scheme of things, it doesn't really matter. And even for like the first Immortal reign, it also won't really matter that much, I believe, because this really comes down to a lot of other factors down the line. And this is going to be weeks from launch where the first Immortal reign will actually turn. And yeah, I guess like having like a few more hours or maybe up to a day more or less is not the biggest deal for most people. But if you want to be on top of the game, if you want to be ready to jump in, then you should definitely try to use that opportunity. I know a lot of you guys have been anticipating this release already, so just wanted to get this out there for you to be aware. And also some other things I wanted to mention because yeah, I get a lot of questions, a lot of like different expectations. So what I think will happen on launch is that a lot of people will probably not even be able to play properly anyway, because this is an MMO, this is a Blizzard game. Launches are always really scuffed and botched because the servers just break down because of too many people logging in. We know that there's over at least 30 million pre-registrations for the game. So this means there's going to be a lot of people on launch, and the servers probably won't accommodate it at all. So this is usually what happens. We know this from literally every WoW expansion. This is how it works, and this is totally expected because, well, they build the infrastructure for their expected long-term player base and not for the 10 times higher launch day player base. A lot of people are expected to drop out pretty much immediately because they realize they don't like the game. Then there's going to be a lot more people that are expected to drop out, after campaign because they're kind of done and they want to move on. So this is how that works, and this is also how Blizzard plans their server capacities. Since server choice is kind of a permanent thing, yeah, they don't want to have completely empty servers after a few days or a few weeks where, well, people have no one to play with anymore, that those people that actually stick around. So it makes total sense to do it that way. Just something to be aware about, that yeah, there will be instability anyway, and most likely the launch day or the first few days will not matter all that much in the end. So some things to be aware about for the next few days. Make sure you keep an eye on your mobile app store. And if you haven't seen it yet, there is this Diablo Immortal roadmap to hell that has a bit of an overview of everything with the global launch time, which, well, now it's a bit different. And there's also some tips of how to set up your account. Here's the server list. There's the list of controller support. There is the system requirements. So if you haven't seen that yet, also make sure to check that out just to confirm that everything will work fine for you. Lastly, I want to mention real quick, if you're planning to play on EU, I'm going to be on an English server called Dark Wanderer. This is where we will have 3 clans led by me. And I have a team of officers already set up. We are in the process of going through all the applications and sorting people in the different clans. But if you want to still apply, we do have some more spots for launch, and yeah, it's actually filling up quite quickly at this point. So if you want to get in, then make sure you apply real soon. And the same goes for the NA guys. So the Maxroll teams, they're going to be on the Worldstone on NA East. So that's where basically all the other Maxroll guys are, and they also have some Blaster clans set up there, trying to get the Immortal Crown and stuff. So if you want to apply, there's also a link in the description. And that's it for this video. I do have some more guides planned pre-release, especially some class guides and about class choices and these kind of things. And then we'll keep going from there after the game launches. Personally, I'm quite excited. Hope you are too. Subscribe for more Diablo content, and I'll see you guys next time.